8 p.m.,
Yeah.
my entire body just said, "Yeah, go to sleep," and I just went to
Crash.
sleep. And I woke up at like 9:30. I was like, well, shout out Cujo for keeping those channels active with the live tweets.
That boy keeping the lights on. You feel me?
Yeah, he about to work overtime in 2 weeks for Evolve.
Come on, man. Go. My man with the double screens and shit.
Could be like, yeah, this is what happened. Yeah, this is what happened. Nah, just like LFG, I'm gonna check out Evolve to see if that's the vibe I'm trying to go on, and if it is,
you watched LFG? You did say you watched LFG, right? Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You did watch it. You liked it, right? It was cool.
Yeah, it was cool. Like it wasn't like, it was basically tough enough.
NXT.
Yeah, and it's like if that's your cup of tea, that's the vibe.
Hey man, I guess that's it. Gresh watched WWE LFG, so you don't have to.
Exactly. I do things so you guys don't have to.
Oh man, Hove did that, so hopefully you wouldn't have to go through that. You know what I'm saying? That's the comparison for the hip hop heads.
Yeah, and it's like, instead of just dismissing it right out the gate, you just check people if you got the time, and then if you don't, then that's what it is.
I mean, they got a long block of content. I think it's like 3
It's literally
hours.
content every day.
They got, but that alone, even like I think
they got LFG first, then they got Rivals, and then they got the greatest moments. So that's literally, honestly, the greatest moments is like 30 minutes. So there's literally 2.5 hours straight.
Okay, there you go. So
there's content. That's just on Sunday. And then Monday you got Raw 2.5. Then Tuesday 2 hours NXT. Now you're gonna have Wednesday with Evolve another 2 hours, probably, or an hour, 2 hours.
That's crazy.
And then you got
an hour. They can't. I mean,
I'm surprised. I guess you can't say Thursday no more because they partners with TNA, but they gonna own that soon. So that's gonna be.
Man, you one of them, bro. You think they're gonna buy it?
Nah, I don't think they're gonna buy it. I'm just feeding into the narrative. Like, I got narratives to push.
Of course, we definitely got narratives to push. I apologize if my for the live audience, if my screen is freezing here. I damn near like rushed to get this fucking machine up and get this shit going. I know I was late with, like I say, if we're ever late, it's always because of me. I just got off the phone with the school district. We had a very, very lengthy, very interesting conversation about my daughter's 6th grade teacher, and yeah, it was very, very interesting. So yeah, so I apologize if this is a little shaky. It'll straighten itself out in a minute. How y'all doing, man? What's going down? Gresh.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out. I was like, I heard kids in trouble. I was say, damn, did you flirt with the teacher? And she got mad?
Oh man, it was some shit that went down, man. We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it later.
Alejandro's in the chat. He says if you combine AEW and WWE, it's like 60 hours of programming.
Close enough.
Or 60 hours of wrestling. Yeah, something like that. By the way, salute to everybody in the live chat. Salute to everybody that's listening on audio, Spotify, Apple, whatever your choice may be. All that. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
All right. Now, Graham, you can calm down because you speaking through a lot of shit.
This episode will be 17 and a half minutes. Good time. That day.
Yeah. We like that. Fuck it.
You know what? Shout out to Brill. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the squadron. I'm gonna find my eyes here in just a moment.
You're blind?
No, I'm not.
Well, we're talking about rushing through shows and stuff like that. I remember one of the first episodes I listened to, Graham was rushed to the whole thing because he was angry at CJ or something like that.
What happened? What?
And I think he was angry at CJ. I think he was just mad at some shit. And he was like, yeah, okay, good. And then just moved on to...
Wait. Hold on. What's this?
My shit acting up.
Wait. Were there other people on this episode, or was this an episode that I did by myself?
Ooh.
Oh, this
Solo
is just you and
episode?
CJ.
Okay, it was me as okay. There definitely, if you go back into the archives, there's an episode that I did by myself. I was extremely upset and unreasonable about doing the episode myself. Actually, you know what? I had very good reason. You know what? I had very good reason to be upset about that because I didn't feel like I had to do the episode. Yeah. I shouldn't have done the episode, actually. You know what I'm saying? In hindsight, it just kind of brought more pressure and more stress upon myself at the time. That was the week that my grandmother had passed away. And
Ooh.
due to scheduling conflicts, I couldn't do the show, of course. And I think at the moment, I just kind of felt like left out to dry, and I was like, fuck it, we got an audience to deliver for. We said we was gonna do this every week, but you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. And I was
you probably shouldn't have did it. Yeah,
I probably not probably I definitely shouldn't.
You definitely
should have took that week off. But hey, if you want to go back and you want to listen to Graham be extremely unreasonable and extremely perturbed and extremely passive aggressive about that week in wrestling, it's in there somewhere. I think
I feel like we've all had that that one episode where you were like, I should not have clocked in today. I probably should have used PTO, even though I run the show.
It's all good.
I know my exact episode where I did that. I know the exact moment I did that.
When you realized that you should have clocked out, you should have put in PTO.
Oh yeah, definitely. It was like I had like a toothache or something like that, and I was just hating on everything. It was like a post show, and I was like, "This match was ass." Then nobody want to see that, and then I was like, "Yeah, I probably should have just sat out."
That was ass. Fuck it, that was ass. That shit was ass.
Fuck it.
Yeah, you was definitely probably watching one of them WrestleManias.
You know what? Hold on, I'll hit this button and I'll tell you guys about it on the other side. Let's go.
Tell him. I probably say yo wish to give me some chicken. If you ain't know it, love it's the list.
All right, man. How do I do this again? Get excited. Woosah.
Yay!
Like the Ric Flair woo, the Charlotte woo, or the Lyra woo.
Dealer's choice.
Viewer's choice. I like that. I was gonna say choose wisely.
That's why I had to think. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna choose.
Don't even worry about it. Let's get right into the ism. Let's get right into the bullshit, ladies and gentlemen. People with jobs, people without jobs, middle class, upper class, high class, all that. I'm talking about cats, snakes, chickens, ducks, elderly people, twerkers. We present to you another episode of the Public Enemies Podcast. This is 345 of the best things since wrestling. I go by the name, oh my God, Graham. Gresh is here. Ben was here. I don't know what just happened, but Gresh, what's happening?
I feel like this episode is gonna be about as unhinged as everything else.
Like, this is gonna be great. This episode, I feel like this is amazing.
This is literally our essence, if you will. Like if I feel like if it goes too smooth, then we ain't doing nothing right. Something that makes sense. Like something bad is going to happen. We have to create the chaos. That's the fun with the show. But
it's like that mixed blend of like organized chaos and anarchy at the same time. So yeah, here we are.
So we're pretty much WWECW, but good.
I think we're on track. You feel me? I think we're on track.
Who's Paul Lee? Who's Paulie Dangerously? You?
I
Because you're the
guess.
mad genius.
Fuck it.
Paul E. Niggasley? How you say it?
You know what? I don't know. Can I do a nigga Jew?
Nigga Jew, yeah.
Can you say that? Can I say that?
What
You,
would you say?
you said it too.
We just did. So hey,
I don't know if we can say that.
we're gonna make it work. We'll
Is that Drake?
apologize later. We'll
Is that
apologize
Drake?
later.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I learned a very valuable lesson when we interviewed Kenny King. He said he was talking about when MVP said nigga on TNA, and he
I remember that.
came in that day and he said, hey, do you guys want to ask for permission or do you want to ask for forgiveness? And that was poignant, man. I was like, ooh, okay. So how'd that go? Yeah, so there's that. But Ben's having technical difficulties. CJ is also having technical difficulties. His power is out. He
That's
will
crazy.
possibly be joining us very shortly, given the time frame that they provided in regards to restoration. Yeah.
And you know niggas like to lie, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Shit like that.
So it might be the episode of G's.
Hey, you feel me? G's up. You feel me? Hoes down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If the bitch can't swim, she gonna drown. Y'all talking about? I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get the best of interesting situations. So here we go. Gresh, are you ready to do this?
Yeah, let's do it. 2 for 1.
You're a hard worker, man.
Yeah, I'm fresh off of a show.
Yeah, do some heavy lifting right now, man.
Yeah, I'm fresh off of a show, so you getting evening Gresh that's just relaxed, whatever flies.
I like that.
And I apologize later.
And for myself, I can't really say how exactly I feel right now. I'm very, you know what? I'm just ready to get into it. Let's
get into it.
Let's go. Do I have a button? I do have a button. All right. So,
oh no, not the button.
Oh, you want some music? Hold on, we got some music. I got all types of music for you. Whatever the emotion is, you want to take it down? You want to take it down? We can take it down.
No, don't take it down. That'll put me to sleep. Yeah. I won't do that because I will literally spend the rest of this episode and you just be talking to my snore.
All right, cool. Let's do this. That was extremely fun. All right, let's be serious.
Yeah,
let me put my serious face on. Bam. All right, cool. So from what I understand, I don't really give a fuck. This was actually for CJ. But or you know what? This is for anybody who gives a fuck. How about that? I'm saying I like that. Julius Creed has been announced as one of the coaches for Team Cormier on The Ultimate Fighter this upcoming season. I believe it's season 6, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, shout out him to Julius. Shout out to DC. Shout out to the UFC. Shout out to the Ultimate Fighter. They doing their damn thing. And yeah, regardless of how I feel about whatever they're doing with the Creeds the last couple of weeks on Raw, I think that's a dope look. So salute to him. Also, elsewhere, in regards to people that are on Raw, Logan Paul has allegedly and apparently been banned from Egypt.
How bad is your reputation to the fact that you haven't stepped foot in Egypt and you're banned by default. They say, you know what? You've never been here, but your reputation precedes you. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna ban you on principle because you messing with bodies in Japan. We don't want these mummies to hunt us because you want to be stupid. So we're gonna ban you by default. But when I tell you, when I saw that notification, I was like, bro, what's cracking me up is the fact that they said we ain't got to tell you why we banning him. He's just banned.
You're just banned. You're just banned. You know.
Normalize doing that.
This is like a self-claim though, like by him and Mr. Beast. I think it was like a thing. Like they were saying, like they were trying to go over to Egypt to look at the pyramids or whatever, and then they called to get clearance. And then they were like, "Yo, Logan can't come. So if y'all want to bring Cuz, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can't come." So it's pretty much as simple as that. You know what I mean? It's pretty much as simple as that. Now, elsewhere in the news, The Rock has landed a role in a new crime drama that's supposed to be, I guess, like set in Hawaii, some type of mob film, which is like Goodfellas meets The Departed, according to Deadline. It's Martin Scorsese, The Rock, Leonardo DiCaprio, who's all pictured here, and Emily Blunt are allegedly starring in this. Not allegedly, reportedly starring in this new movie. So this is a new venture for Dwayne Johnson. Are you guys excited for that? For him to be in a drama, for him to be in like a serious role, where he's like, you know, he's trying to take on this new leaf as far as like challenging roles in his acting career.
Emily Blunt is about to carry the hell out of this movie.
Goodfellas meets The Departed.
What happened was Batista called that nigga a fraud, said he wasn't a real actor, and he was like, I gotta get some dramatic roles under my belt. I gotta start doing real roles.
It's funny how every time I bring up drama and Dwayne, people would want to bring up stuff that he actually was solid in, but didn't make him no money.
Type shit. Like what?
Walking Tall, The Game Plan, all that stuff where it was like semi-serious, but it was goofy at the same time. Like a lot of stuff. Yeah, he had some dramatic roles, but it didn't make him no money. What made him money was basically being an extension of The Rock, but just under his real name.
Banks says
Gridiron Gang. Yeah.
Banks says, so that final boss ish is done. By the way, Patreon for Public Enemies podcast about to go up, pay to 10. Interesting.
Interesting.
I wonder what he's talking about.
But yeah, Gridiron Gang, that was a good one. So that's what I'm saying. He has a couple of solid ones under his belt, but this was back when he had hair and when he didn't make that much money.
He just posted a video on Instagram yesterday talking about regrets and making things that you were saying that you're going to do one day into the day one of doing said thing. And people are trying to speculate and lean towards, oh, is he saying that he's finally going to do the match with Roman Reigns at WrestleMania? And I don't know about all that. He's probably talking about building a waterfall in his backyard or something like that. So
you don't listen to TLC?
I've heard the song.
Yeah,
it's a great record.
Yeah, so don't go chasing waterfalls.
Yeah. Don't do that. Don't do that. Davion says, did y'all like Central Intelligence? The joint with him and Kevin Hart, right? It was cool.
It was cool, but
never seen it.
It was, I think that was right before I got overstimulated with Kevin Hart.
That was definitely around the time because it was like Ride Along, and then that came on like back to back, and then Ride Along 2 was when I tapped out.
He had another one with Will Ferrell too.
Oh yeah, when they went to prison, I saw that one. That was when I definitely tapped out. I said, yeah, fuck this.
Cool.
I'm done. Get your little short ass out of my face.
I actually like that one.
All right. Ben, I have a question for you. And because I don't want there to be any surprises when you listen back to this.
Oh no.
Okay.
Gresh and I said the word nigga Jew. And I don't know if that's acceptable or not.
I guess only when we're talking about Drake. I guess that's okay.
All right, cool. Let's go ahead and move on. Let's not talk about Drake. Let's not talk about the NJs, YNs, NJs. Let's not talk about that. Let's go ahead and what did I do? Why am I getting this email? Okay, cool. No, who cares? So Alejandro, once again, Hulk Hogan approves of it, brother. Grant says Central Intelligence was good. So there you go, Ben. Now you got something to look forward to. Central Intelligence was good. You should check it out. The fuck you mean says technically blacks are the true Hebrews. Yeah, hey man, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Eve, is it okay if I say nigga Jew? You know what's up with the mob?
Nigga, Jew.
All right, man. Check this out, gang. If we go ahead and get serious one more time, we can go ahead and try to get through this episode. Shane McMahon. Apparently, there's an update in regards to Shane and AEW Tony Khan. This whole thing, their meeting that they had. Fightful Select is reporting that they had a meeting. I guess you all know about. Couldn't confirm whether or not Shane wanted equity. Now, this dates to, I guess, the Jonathan Coachman had claimed on one of them, whatever the fuck he's on, that Shane wanted equity in the company in order for him to come in, and Tony Khan didn't reach back out to him. I would have did the same fucking shit, bitch ass nigga. You not gonna come in here and you feel me, get a piece of the pie. You feel me, you weird ass nigga. If you want to check, I might be able to give you one of them. I give everybody else one, but I'm not finna give you a piece of the shit. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? That's wild. But they're saying that they couldn't confirm that Shane wanted equity, but did admit that Shane was hoping to run a lot of things without having much product knowledge about the current state of things. I guess Tony Khan apparently passed on the idea because of this. Thoughts? Y'all give a fuck?
Thank God he passed on that shit.
I would have passed on that.
Like, you want to run my ship without knowing shit? What?
Yeah, man. Yeah, a lot of people.
That's like Hulk Hogan and Bischoff going into TNA in 2010. Don't know what the fuck was going on.
Oh,
they
yeah,
rebooted everything.
They did do that. Go ahead, Ben.
Bro, it was a very smart move. On top of that, like, bro, like we said, bringing Shane in does nothing for the brand. Like, yo, it would have been cool for like a few minutes, and after that, it's like, what else do you have to offer? And then on top of that, he doesn't know anything. He very could have much poisoned the brand. Like, I think it was the right move just to walk away and not have anything to do with him, like, regards to bringing him into the company. I mean, like, yo, you cool with the Young Bucks and everything like that? It would have been a nice little buzz. But like Gresh said, ultimately, it probably could have ended even worse than the Hulk Hogan Eric Bischoff situation.
Yeah, could have been just bad. I mean, I don't know if it would have been worse, but giving this nigga a percentage of the company, that's wild. Yeah, if that's true, allegedly, sprinkle allegedly all over that shit, because I don't know what the fuck Coach be talking about. Anyways, so you know what is true? What is true is that AEW just announced that Double or Nothing, which will not be returning to Las Vegas this year, will be in fact taking place Sunday, May 25th from Glendale, Arizona. So if you're out there in the Arizona area, go ahead and get your tickets. Or if you plan on, visiting Arizona for the Memorial Day weekend or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Hey, pull up, do your motherfucking thing. But AEW pulled up to Arizona. I don't believe they were in Glendale. They were actually in Phoenix for Dynamite last night. Did you guys watch Dynamite? Did you guys like the show? Gresh, I know. Don't worry about it. Ben, I know. Don't worry about it.
Cujo, did you like the show?
Yay! I don't know why that's like my Cujo impression. Like, this nigga ain't got pom-poms or nothing like that. This nigga cool as fuck. Anyways, so let's go. Dope shit about Dynamite. Dope shit about Dynamite episode 1.
Honestly, I feel like the two ones that I feel like everybody talked about was Ricochet and Nana segment, as well as MJF and Hangman segment.
Yeah. Nah, we gonna get to it. And we gonna run through it real quick because I ain't gonna lie to you. I enjoyed the show. I've enjoyed Dynamite these last couple of weeks. Cujo says 8 out of 10. I feel like they've strung together at least 3 pretty good episodes of Dynamite that I think are really, really solid. And I don't know if that lends anything to the rumor and innuendo that Tony Khan is more in the weeds in regards to booking now that NFL season is over or whatever. But they did kick off the show with the face-to-face between MJF and Hangman Adam Page. And this was dope. This was intense. They was raw. They did their motherfucking thing. They was talking a lot of cash shit, you know what I'm saying, back and forth. MJF did this whole thing about like, you know, I don't know why the fans have deemed you the main character, like you're not worthy of that. You know that whole thing like a couple of weeks ago. How he was saying like he doesn't have the stomach for this attitude that he has. More on that in a minute. Hangman is like, yo, you a bitch ass nigga. I don't like the way you be doing things. You want all this respect, but you can't get respect from the people. You done cheated your way to the top. He like, I don't give a fuck about that. The record books don't give a fuck about that. The record books say I'm you feel me, the longest reigning AEW champion. I'm a 6-time Diamond Dynamite ring winner. You feel me, or whatever the fuck that means. You know what I'm saying? And I got a pinstripe suit on. You know, you got my name on it. So
I got a dirty tan.
And I got a dirty tan in this hairline that I bought from Istanbul or Turkey or wherever the fuck. So
need a refund.
Yeah, for real. This nigga did the whole Your Honor verse. If any of y'all are, you know what I'm saying, fans of battle rap, you know the whole I look better than you, I dress better than you, you know what I'm saying, my bitch is better than yours, you know what I'm saying, my cars is nicer than yours, you know what I'm saying, all that shit that nigga was talking. MJF did all that shit, you feel me, and basically was like, name one thing that you're better than me at. And Hangman was like, nigga, I'm real. Like that set that nigga off. So they had this whole thing. This is, you know what I'm saying, they wasn't allowed to touch each other. The match at Revolution was gonna get canceled, or they was gonna get levied heavy fines or whatever, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. Like Davion says, you know what I'm saying, Paige done a whole bunch of unforgivable shit that MJF highlighted, and he got cheered for it. Just like that nigga Queen's Flip said, you a negativity highlighter. You a negativity highlighter. You highlight negativity. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's basically what that was. You feel me? But hey, man, if you're looking forward to it, I'm rocking with it. If you like it, I love it, man. MJF versus Hangman Adam Page at AEW Revolution in a couple of weeks, March 9th. Gresh, you fucking with it?
Yeah, like this is one of the high points of AEW for me right now, as far as on the men's side. Like Hangman is basically still trying to find his way ever since retiring Christopher Daniels. Like they definitely mentioned that as well, basically saying, hey, yeah, I like, because even MJF tried to use it as like a gotcha, and Hangman was like, nah, don't you ever disrespect Christopher Daniels, because he's one of the good ones. He's a bigger man than you ever will be, or you ever dream of being. And I like that they utilized that. Like it got a nice fallen angel chant from the live crowd. So I definitely appreciated the segment more. Hangman is, you said what?
He ended up coming out there too.
Yeah. Hangman better than me though. Like niggas spit in my face. I ain't pausing to look at you. As soon as that land on my face, I'm pouncing at you. Like I'm not even looking at you to try to
that shit
like,
was
nigga.
dripping
off of his eye.
His nasty.
You look nasty and you are nasty.
Have y'all ever seen Jamie Foxx's stand-up, I Might Need Security? He tells this story about how he was on set filming Any Given Sunday with Al Pacino, and he says Pacino has this extra spit thing going on that pulls down in his bottom lip. You ever talk to somebody like that just got that extra extra spit? It
Yeah,
just be the extra spitty. They got that like
it
that.
just
You feel me?
drips.
he said that boy said he said and yeah, and he said to me, you know what I'm saying? He said it was in the script. He says to me, and you do what you're fucking told. And the spit flew off of his mouth and landed on my lip. That shit was funny as fuck. That's what I felt like, and that's what I was reminded of when MJF spit at Hangman. Like at first, I was like, "Oh shit, he spit past," because I saw the, you feel me, you feel me. I saw that this shit swipe past behind, cuz, and then I was like, "Oh yeah," you feel me. I'm like, that was a safe way to do it and pull it off. And then I said, "Oh
No, it's right there on his lid.
that's right, hanging off that man eyelid, off not his eyelid, but his like his little eyebrow. You feel me? That shit was finna
Dip right in there, like it's
it was
about to burn because spit has got salt in it. So it's
it
like
was
and that
nasty.
shit hit your eye, make you
It
mad.
was nasty.
Hey man, you hang man, you should have got the chain and start hanging.
Nah, yeah, you gotta smoke, cuz ain't no fighting, bro. Like we not doing this. You feel me? With that nigga 2 Chainz C Glock 19, it could barely drink.
Exactly. Like I'm about to put you in the dirt. Like
Yeah, man. We'll see. We'll see what happens with that at Revolution. Now building towards Revolution, Jon Moxley said he was fed up with the disrespect, man. First of all, I cannot stand for this shit, because how he started this whole thing talking about he felt disrespected and he was the one that put all this shit together. He disrespected a queen, a black queen.
Mm-hmm.
It's Black History Month.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Marina Shafir jumped in front of Willow as she was conducting an interview with Renee Paquette. This is the second time in a row that they've
listen.
Yeah, man.
So whoever is responsible for this crime,
Yeah.
I hope all of your HDMI ports on all your favorite devices malfunction to where you can't even see what you're doing. Your PS5, I hope it glitches. Your Xbox S, I hope it malfunctions. I hope water comes out of nowhere.
Whoa.
I said those who are responsible, not you. But
I'm not
damn it,
responsible.
you're
Okay,
not
cool.
responsible.
Bad.
I wish nothing but you will not disrespect Willow. In Black History Month or not, you will not disrespect Willow.
Period.
Like, we're not doing this.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
She need to get her lit back.
And then he trotted out there and cut his version of that Roman Reigns promo.
Oh yeah, that one.
Everybody's been doing the side by side, so y'all already know what I'm talking about.
You see that camera? That's my camera. You see that signs right there? That's my sign, because these people come and acknowledge me. And I'm like, all right. And then this bald head motherfucker said, that's my camera. That's those are my seats right there. This is my building. This is all. I'm tired of this disrespect. Like, nigga, okay. All right. I'm tired of trying to figure out what the fuck this story is, but hey, here we are.
Here we the fuck are heading into Revolution against the Rated R superstar Cope. You see, he wanted Cope versus Mox on a banner, and once again, we told y'all it's not gonna say Mox because that's not this nigga's name.
This nigga's name is Jonathan Moxley.
Here we are, man. So I'm supposed to be excited about Edge versus Dean Ambrose.
Yeah, in 2025. Yeah.
In 2025.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm trying, and I'm allowing them to cook. This is a let it play out moment for me. I wonder how they're going to get out of this bad booking decision as far as how the Death Rider story is going currently. I just feel like people are disinterested, man.
That is an understatement.
Yeah.
Like, if Revolution will determine how they go from here, it's a point where they have to make it make sense. at that pay-per-view.
Yeah.
They have to, whatever they do.
Or they got to cut bait.
Or they got to cut bait.
Or they got to cut bait. I don't know. Either one.
Either one. Like
yo, Jizzle's here. Hey, Jizzle, guess what? This is one of the most unorganized episodes we've had in a long time.
Organized but unorganized.
It's so fun, though. It's so fun. We're having a blast.
Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad you niggas is having fun when I'm over here without no lights, nigga.
Oh, wait. No, not like that. Hey, man, don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm sorry. I apologize. It's back on. You know what I'm saying? I can only control what I can control. Apologize for being late. What's up, y'all?
What's up?
Yeah. Okay, what are we talking about?
Well, this episode's not going to be called this, but me and Gresh said nigga Jew.
Nigga Jew?
Yeah.
Okay.
What, like Drake? Or like Drake and 8 Raws do fusion bands? Nigga Jew. Right. Nigga Jew. Right. I just put the bookers in my chain. Oh yeah.
Oh God. Okay. So I don't really understand the Death Rider story, right? We're not gonna harp on that. We've done enough of that.
We've done that for the past couple of weeks.
You've heard it on multiple podcasts. If you're into that sort of thing, I don't know. If you only listen to Public Enemy's podcast, you are an amazing person, and I would buy your mother flowers if I could. I just as a very nice gesture. Not like that. You feel me? Just,
me too. Depending on how she looks.
You know what? I will give you a gift card, a nice little Visa gift card. You can do with it what thou wilt. How about that? All right, cool. Do what thou wilt. Boom. So things I don't understand about AEW currently. I like things right now. Really like things right now. Hangman, MJF, one of those. Death Riders, not so much, right? Something that confuses me is this international contender series that they're doing. So tonight, or last night rather, Orange Cassidy versus Roderick Strong. Orange Cassidy won that match. Next week, he goes on to face Konosuke Takeshita for the international championship, and the winner of that match gets the right to face Kenny Omega for the championship.
What the fuck is this? Oh, way to devalue your title.
Kenny Omega's the prize.
Bruh, he's the prize. He's Kenny Demics, nigga. Like this nigga. We have to be a whole champion just to fight this nigga. That's fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
What does nigga think he is?
The winner of this series gets the lucky opportunity to defend against Kenny Omega.
Bro, the nigga just came back from having weak guts, nigga. Like, all right.
He came out there to save Orange Cassidy after they tried to jump Cuz, and then he stood in the ring with the international championship. Takeshita was like, I'm finna grab it back, and then didn't, and just walked away and let this man hold up the title to end the show. Like you didn't try to get your belt back for real.
Bro, do you know how crazy that look? Like that's oh my god, man. Like, when he held up that title, that's the most I heard people talk about that title since it came. When he was like, yo, Kenny Omega was holding the international. Like,
everybody was so excited about Takeshita's international title run. And in my opinion, I feel like they disrespected Cuz by allowing two white men to fawn over his championship. What the fuck is that? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck is that?
And then the other nigga is the final boss of your shit, nigga.
No disrespect to white people. And also no disrespect to nigga Jews. You know what I'm saying? But still.
Is it nigga Jews or nigga juice, nigga?
Nigga Jew.
Nigga Jew.
You know what? Jizzle, that's a great way to flip it. Nigga juice.
Nigga juice.
Yeah. Y'all want it? It's our month. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gotta represent Black History Month because WWE won't do it. So neither one of the niggas won't either. So whatever. Hey man, Wrestle won't do it. The Public Enemies podcast will. But yeah, way to disrespect your fucking belt, dog. Like that's.
Hey, you know what? Let's talk about disrespect. Ricochet, completely disrespectful. Completely disrespectful. This guy's out of line. I'm gonna tell you right now. This guy's out of line. I can't believe this shit. This nigga came out there, cut that promo, said, I don't give a fuck about none of these people in the audience. They booing me. Y'all weird as fuck. I'm gonna talk to y'all at home. You know they weird as fuck. Some of y'all probably weird too. And y'all don't understand that Ricochet is a winner. Ricochet is a motherfucking winner. I done beat all your favorites' ass. I done whoop Will Ospreay ass. He said, I don't, you feel me? Whoever the fuck else he beat. I don't really remember.
Beat that nigga.
That nigga said what the fuck he said. You feel me? Exactly. You feel me? But yeah, and then Prince Nana came out there and said, look, I don't really want no smoke for real. I'm just coming to let you know, like I really hate the way that things is going right now. You know what I'm saying? Like Swerve is my guy. You feel me? I've been on the road. I've been doing my thing. You feel me? For a long time. And to be honest with you, what's really bothering me is the fact that you got that robe, and I would really like it back. Like it means something to me. You know what I'm saying? Like it really means something to me. Go ahead, Chisholm.
And right after that, you know what Rico said?
What did he say?
Take it. Nigga. Take it from me then, nigga. This is what I'm talking about. Like, I don't know about the, he cut a really good promo like he did. Especially for somebody who's not used to doing that, or what you're not known for him doing that. But that fucking shit was like, take it. Like, that was the realest shit that I ever heard in my life, nigga. Like, you want this shit back? Come get your legacy out of my house. Like, if it means that much to you, my nigga, take it from me. That's fucking great. That was great.
the aha was bad. That would have been a great. If he would have nailed that, you know what I'm saying? Been a
he
great
will never nail it. That's the thing.
But he's done okay ones. He's done okay ones. You feel me?
This one was not it.
That wasn't it. But it's cool though. He got a T-shirt with the aha on it and the bloody. They got sold.
A little Dirk about the suit.
Sold. That's old.
Yo, this is the most I've been interested in Ricochet for a while. So
yeah, I'm rocking with it. You feel me?
The last time I was interested in Ricochet was when he was in NXT. Like really interested was NXT.
Oh, yeah, so he came with the shacket with a hood.
Look forward when he did that flip off the shit against he who shall not be named.
Yeah, that motherfucker. Yeah, that was the first NXT event I watched was with Ricochet because you told me to watch it, Graham. So I remember that. So that's why I fuck with Ricochet.
We don't acknowledge it no more because they recreated it with Logan. So they was like, yo, let's recreate it with this guy, so that way we ain't got to play it with that guy no more.
Yeah, the Voldemort dream.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So let's go, and let's move things forward.
Yeah.
Last week, I believe it was Friday on Get Up, it was announced that Michelle McCool will be entering into the 2025 WWE Hall of Fame. So congratulations.
Hell yeah.
You're not enough for me.
Salute to Michelle McCool.
Yeah, you get down. And that little split belt shit that she did with Layla was hella funny too. That's why I appreciated that shit. We have champs, nigga. I was like, hey man, I'm with it.
She was saying that she would have liked, and this was before the induction was announced, that she would like to be inducted along with Layla as Lay Cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
They put anybody in there, so it'll happen.
I know.
Like, it's weird to hear Michelle McCool 2-time WWE Hall of Fame.
Hey, yo, do you want me to do this LFG show?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, second season LFG, Michelle McCool. Why not? Let's go ahead and run it. Taker's gonna politic it. Taker's gonna politic it anyway. Let's do it.
You need me, nigga.
My wife.
You know what? She probably don't got a salmon. She probably don't got a salmon suit jacket, but she might got a lot more left in the tank. You feel me? Or at least a little bit left in the tank. She might want to, you know what I'm saying, run it back. You know what I'm saying? Nikki Bella's doing it. Why not? Why Michelle McCool can't? You know what I'm saying? You know what? No. Let me not even say that. Michelle McCool was the surprise guest entrant in the Women's Royal Rumble for at least like the first 4 of them.
Yeah. It's
Like
got the
4 times.
wild
How many times is this a surprise? Like for real?
She said, yeah. How many times is it a surprise? Are you just back? Like,
But this is the same $50 that my grandma handed me when my mom's not looking. Like, oh shit, thank you.
And the last time they wanted to go extra with it and say, yeah, she coming from the crowd. She was wrestling in Uggs.
Wrestling in Uggs. That's interesting.
She did like nothing changed. Okay.
Well, I don't know what this guy's going to be wrestling in, but word on the street is Goldberg, his retirement match is going to be this upcoming summer. I believe it was like the Car Cab podcast that he announced this on. So in November, I believe it was college football or college game day. It was he announced that he had signed a deal with WWE to have this retirement match in 2025. And now he says, hey, it's going to be sometime in the summer. So we get that update from Goldberg. I will say this. No fucking excuses. They're giving you ample time to be ready for this shit. All right. So you better come with it, my guy.
Don't run your head into no walls, no doors, nigga. I want you in that ring. I want you hitting them ropes, nigga. In fact, we're going to send somebody down there to work with you. JDC, go down there and make them do some stuff. All right. You know what I mean? Like, yo, you're going to be in shape. If this is the last match, nigga, and it's going to be summer, which is SummerSlam, nigga, because we have 2 nights now, which is probably what they're going to do. You better be listen, I don't want no excuses, my nigga, because they're going to boo you anyway. Like, they're going to boo you anyway. Like, they boo fucking he Volta brother. And that nigga got a beer. Like, we got to show this nigga commercial, you know what I'm saying? In the second hour. But so they're gonna boo you, dog. I would have Bret Hart, I would have him as a special guest referee so he can lose. Fast count him. Then hit him with a chair.
That's what else do we got here? Quick hits. Here's one other thing. Triple H has unveiled the WWE ID championships, the WWE Women's ID Championship and the WWE Men's ID Championship. Okay, so Gresh, why are you laughing, man?
That shit is ugly.
What's funny about it? They ugly. You don't like the titles?
No.
Why?
Yo, we don't need a belt
what's so ugly
dog.
about it?
It's a belt for everything at this point.
That's what makes it ugly, because it's a belt for everything. That's
yes.
I'm with you. These belts is ugly. Look at it,
bro. What are we doing right now, man? Like another belt?
another one. What the fuck is this, Hunter? Paul. Okay.
No, I won't get that belt.
Shout out to Vaughn. Gresh, you won't get that belt.
No. That's just the old NXT belt before they went with the current UFC knockout version.
It kind of feels a little US championship bit to me too, as far as like, I don't know, like
it reminds me of the old NXT tag team champions.
The first one, yeah.
Okay, yeah, more so that maybe. Yeah, I'm tripping. More so that. As far as like shape, yeah. What the fuck? So, what was the shit? So these are supposed to be. So there's going to be a tournament that will determine the champions, the inaugural champions, and then from there, these titles will be defended on the Indies. Some people are also speculating that these titles will be defended on Evolve. But then I'm thinking, why would they do that when they could just make Evolve championships? And then my head fucking almost exploded.
Turn your brain inside out, didn't it? Like for no reason.
Yeah, I said it on Tuesday, but when that came up, basically they're not trying to reboot Evolve. This is like their own spin on it. So they probably not even trying to have a championship for it. This is their new level up, basically, where they just have a bunch of showcase matches and whatnot. So that's probably why they don't have a dedicated championships to it. Yeah. And that'd be like what, 2 more sets of championships for no reason.
And then you gotta make a tag one, and then the women need one. Like so what are we gonna
equality?
I mean, and it's gonna be white because that's W and white women,
white women,
which is why Kylie Ray is gonna get this shit. So you could already book the women's joint. They're gonna give it to Kylie Ray. I don't give a fuck what y'all say.
I don't know, Ben, if you needed me to let you in, or if you're still my bad.
I think he's frozen.
All right, cool. He'll live his life, man. He'll live his life. I saw him blink, and it was like really slow, so I wasn't sure if he was just sleepy. So yeah, there you go. That's my guy. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? If he's tired, you feel me? He might need to, you know what I'm saying, go shut it down for a minute. It's cool. You feel me? That's what we got PTO for. You know what I'm saying?
Been off that walk that Aiden Ross was trying to get the Young Thug.
Whoa. I don't know if he's off that walk. Speaking of people that, you know what? Nah, let me not do that. He's not off that walk, but the Hardys are going to be on NXT.
Oh, yeah, that's better. Talk about transition, King.
I'm here, blood. I'm here today, blood. You feel me? I'm here today.
I'm with it. Yo, that was so great.
But the Hardys are going to be on NXT next week, and they have accepted the challenge of the No Quarter Catch crew, Miles Bourne, and what's the other Tavion Heights.
Yep.
Bam. Okay, cool. Sorry. I'm trying to get into watching NXT again. I watched 2 episodes of NXT this week. This was really hard. Okay. This was really hard. Okay. So I apologize for my honesty, for the extra unhingedness, if that's a word. But yeah, y'all got to experience and watch Grand Slam and Vengeance Day on Saturday, and then y'all got to experience Raw on Monday, and then y'all got to experience NXT on Tuesday and Dynamite on Wednesday. Let me tell you, I had to watch all of this shit in the span of 2 days.
Man, you don't got to do anything.
I felt compelled.
You just watch the clips, my brother.
I felt compelled. It's my due diligence. It's my duty to be informed of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And I felt good. To be honest with you, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed watching this shit this week. I really enjoyed watching wrestling this week. It was great. And to be able to do it with no distractions as far as like social media's opinions and shit like that, trying to influence people on the way shit go, and like seeing clips of shit before I'm ready to see shit. You feel me?
I feel that.
It was good to be able to shut the world out and watch this shit. But salute to the Hardys. They're gonna be on NXT. They doing their thing. You feel me? So they transitioned a lot more of the heavy hitters over to NXT from TNA, and salute to them for bringing the Hardys over next week. So I'm with it. Delete. You feel me? Jeff Hardy dance or whatever. I don't know if it has a name or anything like that. But are you guys excited?
I think he called it the Juke.
The Juke. The nigga Juke. The nigga Juke.
That's what it is.
That's what he kept calling him. He was like the Juke, the nigga Juke.
Oh, okay, cool. So he got the Juke. You feel me? Hopefully Jeff didn't say the nigga Juke.
Yeah, he didn't say the nigga part.
No, he just added that. Come on,
we just added that.
He was dancing with Jagged Edge. He knows better. Yeah, man.
Yeah, he definitely knows better, man. Somebody was
dancing like this,
not dancing with Jagged Edge, but hey.
Yeah, that's what he was doing. He was feeling so much you had not. That man was moving his whole body. He was like, yeah.
It was like something like, yo, I ain't never heard this shit before. I don't like it.
I'm fucking with it. We'll see what the Hardys do next week on NXT. It's dope to see them cross the line, as they say. Somebody else crossed the line this week. Moose. How you guys feel? Moose, Obafemi. I hate the fact that people talk this shit up, man. But here we are.
Exactly, no pop.
We're here. Like, we are here. The animal's here.
They did the chant.
Moose.
They did the chant.
Listen.
This man did his hand like this and did his hand like this, and they said, Moose. I said,
well,
that's all you need to know. Like, listen. I said this the other day, and I say this too. It's like, just because I don't fuck with the dude, as far as what I see on TV, doesn't mean I'm going to police anybody who does.
Yeah. A lot of people don't like it, or don't like him, rather.
Yeah.
I don't know how people necessarily feel about him on NXT. I don't necessarily enjoy his matches.
Yeah,
I don't watch enough of them to say that I'm not a fan of his, though. I know the things that I've heard about him as a person I don't necessarily like, but you know,
the 4 matches I've watched, they've all been the same. Boring.
But they all, and that's the thing. He's like he ain't no better than Will Hobbs, nigga. Like you put Will Hobbs in that spot, nigga, it's way more entertaining, nigga. Like I don't understand the Moose thing. I didn't understand it before, but like Graham said, like some stuff that you hear, like it will affect you, but like it didn't really fucking pop. Like didn't pop me, nigga. Only thing that I got in my mind was like, you know what, like yo, that means Open Family's about to destroy this nigga, so that'll be good to watch on TV and get both belts, and then go to TNA and just beat up everybody over there too. It sounds like fun.
He said, "That is your bubble. Here, I am inevitable."
He said, Moose invaded my territory, so I am going to return the favor on Thursday.
Put your head on this mantle, dog. And I'm gonna put my chain around you, nigga, with your belt.
Like, bro, Moose is objectively not good, bro. Like, let's be for real. Like, you could be a fan of him all you want. He's not good. He's not good on the mic. He's not good in the ring. This man had a bad match with Kenny Omega. With Kenny Omega. All right, bro.
Yeah, he did cut a promo. He did cut a promo with Lexis King, and I'm like, bro, how is Lexis King out promoing you right now?
Nigga, you know who my daddy is, nigga? You see my haircut, nigga? You probably do that shit in Spanish.
You got that. Yeah. Wow.
Listen, if it's a dream match for you, if Moose versus Femi is a dream match for you, do your thing, enjoy it, have a good time. For me, I don't give a fuck.
Okay, so cool. Let me ask
me. Dream match is hilarious.
Let me ask this. Because off of Moose.
Yep.
Word.
Or not off Moose. I don't know. What's up with this new group?
Oh, Retribution.
Retribution, nigga. Retribution Shield.
Retribution Shield.
We just call them Bulletproof Vests.
I like Bulletproof Vests.
You got Shaquan Sugars, Lucky Ali with his hoodie halfway up.
That was he looked so dope. Pause. You feel me? But like the whole shit, like they looked like, you feel me? Like it looked like it was first. The nigga was like, nigga, I'm active. You feel me? And he got out there and was moving. You feel me? So I fucked with it. I thought it was dope. You feel me? They beat this nigga over ass.
The fuck was Moose at, nigga? Where you at with your fucking antlers, nigga?
Well, this was, you feel me, at Vengeance Day, you feel me? But then, you know what I'm saying, like how they did their whole shit. You know, talk about, damn, he got the neck, he got the knee brace.
Is that Dabakato?
That's Joshua Black, Osiris.
That's Osiris. Yeah, Osiris.
This
okay,
ain't Dabakato's name?
Yeah,
Osiris. Is it just Osiris? That's like just
no. That's his first name. That's his first name. I think he gave him a lot. Okay. He fought
Dabakato now.
Hold on.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, you know, whatever.
You're the new Dabakato.
Osiris Griffin.
Osiris Griffin. Cutler James, Saquon Sugars, and Dion Lennox.
Yeah.
I went for a new group, you know what I'm saying? Like every brand needs a group, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna be running around fucking shit up. So I'm with that.
And this could be the shot in the arm that the men's division need, like if they play their cards right.
So yeah, nigga, what's Dabakato got to fight over Femi after fucking he kills Moose?
Shit, that's a big ass nigga. So pause.
The shot in the armor the men's division needs, or
I say it could be,
or
Ricky Saints.
Oh, it's with an S, right?
It's with an S. Ricky Saints. He put pen to paper, even though there was like no ink in this pen. Like none of the names were on this paper. I don't know why they went on TV with this fucking piece of paper out there with this fake ass scribble of Shawn Michaels, Ava, and then Ricky having to do that shit, and then them knowing they was gonna zoom in on absolutely nothing written on that goddamn part. Who?
They didn't think this through.
Yes, they did. No, the thing is, they did. That's the worst part. The worst part is that they did think this through. That was like, yo, we about to zoom in on the Saints part. You know what I mean? Like, he's gonna tease it, and we're gonna be like, yeah, nigga, it's gonna lead into a whole bunch of other shit. And then, like, he put that pen out and then did this shit and didn't even look like he expected that pen to work. And when they zoom in on the name, that's why they went in on the name so big. They went on the name because the name was the biggest part, not the fucking signature, because he already signed the fucking contract. The name was what they wanted to see. So that's why they went on the name, because they want to see that fucking scribble scrabble that would just look like Braille. So they would look like Ricky Saints.
That's for sure. If it sure looked like Braille, it looked like Ray Charles was supposed to read that shit. So yeah, outside of that little small blunder, right? Whatever. How do we feel about Ricky Starks and the name change to Ricky Saints? Ben, are you good? I don't think he's good. Okay, cool. What's up?
I'm good.
Just asking.
No, I'm not.
All right, he's not good. All right, cool. He said he's not good. Go ahead, CJ. Go ahead.
I'm down with the okay, I'm not gonna lie. Wasn't feeling the name at first. But let me hold my outrage in. Like, you know what? No. And then of course there was gonna be a reason for it. I'm a New Orleans boy. I'm like, all right. Once I heard the New Orleans part, I said, okay, I get it. And as long as you cool with it, I'm cool with it. In my opinion. But it was still probably the best moment, second best moment of the night of NXT. Don't do it.
I'm
not. But right, cool, yeah, bro. But that was like it was a fucking moment. You know what I mean? Like he's really he might be the shot in the arm that Osiris Jackson is supposed to be.
Griffin.
My bad. Osiris Griffin in the bulletproof vest. Like he might be like he's the real shot in the arm.
Yeah.
And that's why we need to get the animal out the way, you know what I'm saying? Let Oba, you know what I'm saying, put him on the mantle, take his antlers, you know what I'm saying, make a chain. And then he can go against Ricky Starks or get Ricky Starks they're gonna give Ricky Starks that fucking North American title. So it's just a matter of time. But
Great.
I like the name.
Your thoughts?
Yep. Honestly, I'm cool with it. I wasn't taken aback, but I was initially shocked, but at the same time, I can get over it because they changed Walter to Gunther, and you see where he's at. They changed Io Shirai to Io Sky, and you see where she's at, former multi-time women's champion, tag team champion, within her first year and some change on the main roster. The name doesn't bother me. I'm only paying attention to that booking. Like, because that was my gripe with where he was when he was Ricky Starks in AEW, and that's gonna be my gripe in NXT if it's a similar situation. Like, how are they gonna book him? How is it gonna be interesting? Is he gonna pique my interest? Is it going to resonate with me? Because that's what a lot of people need to understand. A company can book anybody great, but if whatever they're cooking doesn't resonate with their audience, then it is what it is. So hopefully it works for them.
Yeah, when I saw that shit, actually, I didn't even see it. Y'all was in a group chat and y'all said it. You feel me? And I thought niggas was playing. You feel me? And I guess I gotta eat some crow here this week because last week I was so adamant and I was so sure that I'm like, nah, they got Jordan Grace. You know what I'm saying? Like they got Jay Cargill, they got Ethan Page. You know what I'm saying? Like they not finna make Ricky change his name. You feel me? And then boom, lo and behold, we now have Ricky Saints. And I'm not sure what the ins and outs of the reasoning of that was for, rather. But if the decision to go with Saints was his choice and the reasoning for his decision, as he explained on the whole Busted Open episode, which I did listen to, it's cool. I'm with it. I guess it's something that I can definitely get past. It resonates. I think it works still. It's just different from what I was introduced to him as and what I grew to love him as. And that's okay.
So you gonna get this.
Yeah,
as
I
long
mean,
as you're patting absolute Ricky, you good.
I mean, shit be happening, man. Like Walter was Gunther is Walter, and they wanted Braun Breaker to go by his old name. I mean, if a nigga named Dolph Ziggler can win a world championship, anything is possible. Names don't matter.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go.
You still gonna be doing this, nigga?
Then everything is everything, huh?
Yeah, we good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still absolute. I'm still Ricky. It's still an S in there. And it was my choice. As long as it was his choice, like Graham. As long as it was his choice, I'm with it. So I'm with it.
Then we good. You feel me? I got a question for you guys. I've been seeing people saying, hey, this first of all, this NXT women's division is the best women's division in wrestling. You know, that's been a thing for a long time, right? But I've been seeing people saying that specifically Jordan Grace, Julia, Stephanie Vicker, the new horsewomen of WWE. What say you? You guys buying that? You selling that?
Yes.
Yeah.
See the pillars they got over there, nigga?
I'm just asking.
I believe it.
How people feel.
I mean, there's one, the meme with the 3 dragons and there's one dragon that's like, yeah. Yeah, like, well, I know Stephanie and Julia know each other, so they're the regular dragons, but it's just like the ugly dragon is just hella buff.
Yeah.
Wait.
Not weird looking.
You just Jordan the ugly dragon, bro?
Like Jordan is the one that she doesn't really fit in because like Julia and Stephanie been fucking with each other and fighting each other for a while. So. But then like Jordan, but she's the one like it's the one where they got the 3 dragons. They all look the same. You know, that's the one. That's the main I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. That's definitely because you can. Yeah, man. HBK got a good problem on his hands because eventually they're going to have to fight each other. But as long as they both got belts, you can keep them all away from each other and then let everybody else fight each other and they can just do their own thing.
Facts.
Because Jordan can do whatever she wants.
Is Jordan looking at the title?
Knowing her,
I think she's looking at both of them. Right. She might just want both of them joints. So then they go like, yo, both of y'all, like, I don't even know. Y'all know y'all motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I think I could beat both of y'all. She's looking at her like, no, you can't.
You bitches don't notice.
I'll be throwing my husband around. I'll be throwing cussing around. Nigga, fuck are you talking about? Nigga, that's normal shit.
She do.
Oh.
Yo, man, when he get to the fucking he'll be in NXT soon too.
Yeah.
Yo, tell your cousin to come on the show. Yo, I ain't said that shit yet. Yo, what are you doing? I think we show potato salad together, nigga. Like he ain't been on the show yet. You've been here for like 3 months. You've been here for like 6 months, actually. Yeah. You've been here since the Pop-Out show. And then all of a sudden, you had your cousin. All right, but
he just said it's time to start giving back to the program, man.
Yo,
back into the business.
That's hilarious.
I think they're the 3 horsewomen. Because you don't need 4 of them, but you just need like a key, like a little 3. Like the key 3 is them, definitely.
Okay, I got you. I'm rolling. I don't disagree. I just wanted to see if they were likened opinions, shit like that. I do want to talk about the supposed frustration in the main roster women's division. This is, I don't know who this report came from. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with you, but niggas are saying Fightful.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna just throw it on Fightful, and we're gonna throw it on Fightful. If I'm lying, then Sean Ross app, you let me know that I'm lying, and I'm you feel me or whatever. Anyways, so who they signed? Elias. Oh wow, Elias just signed with TNA. So not ROH, but TNA. Boom. He just back to beautiful women being pissed off. For what reason? I don't know. Let's talk about it. So Gresh says Fightful is reporting this. So Fightful is reporting this for right now. The women in WWE are allegedly frustrated with the booking. I guess they feel that they're not getting enough time. They're not getting the same type of treatment and the attention to detail that the men's division is getting. I don't know how you guys feel about that. I don't know how. I don't know how true this rumor is, but but I can say if it is, then there is some credence, and I can say that there is some reason to feel that way. I get it. I can understand. I can be sympathetic, but I'm also here today to be honest. So, who wants to take it before I do? CJ, go.
I'll go real quick. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go real quick because I know, you know what I mean? Like I mean, one part I think they see what's going on in NXT and how they're being fucking, the women are being like, so like I think one part is that, because it'd be hard. That's why the niggas be running around NXT trying to get that little exposure, because like Sean be like, yo, yeah, them, the women. We got the women and Oba. Let's go. You know what I mean? And I think my other part, my little dark horse, evil, shit talking part, we ain't hear nobody talking about no fucking problem backstage until Charlotte. I think that Royal Rumble shit really pissed a lot of people off. Because I don't want to hear nothing about, because you niggas wasn't worried about no long storylines, because we had Rhea and Liv Morgan fighting each other. That shit was like 2.5 years in the making. And you niggas was like, why are they still fighting each other? So, no, but I didn't hear nothing about, there's some dissension backstage. Like, people are a little upset until Charlotte popped up. And the third part is, I think you're right. I think it might just be some bullshit and somebody trying to say some stuff. I don't think it's that serious. I think like everybody's frustrated at their job. You know what I mean? Like it's not really big news either.
So I'm frustrated with it.
All right,
I'm frustrated with it. The tag division, the women's mid-card division, what they're doing with these titles, and I'm going to be honest with you, and I'm going to give them grace with the women's mid-card titles, because I at least feel like they should be given 3 months, 90 days of just trying to figure it all out. But honestly, they should be going into these things with a plan. And it comes off as if they don't have a plan. And that's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that they have a concept and not a plan for a large majority of these women that are on the main roster. You have the people that have broken that glass ceiling and that have excelled beyond some of the bad and some of the misguided booking decisions. And I'm not here to speak necessarily to the booking decisions. I am going to speak to some of the booking decisions, I guess, but I'm not a booker, right? I just know what I like and what I don't like, right? And I feel like some of these women aren't given the opportunity to grow and to get over. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Michin had said something recently about feeling like she's had a hard time connecting with the audience, and I agree. And that's true for so many of these other women. Like, Ben, I know you got the whole Bird Lady agenda thing. They be quiet for her. They be quiet for Dakota. She's been around for so long.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? It's just like, where's, like, even Chelsea, like, her reactions be kind of iffy sometimes. Like, yeah, if she's cutting a promo or if she's doing something funny backstage, or you know what I'm saying, like, yeah, they're with her, but like the bell rings and some of that should be going away. It's like crickets. And I'm just like, it's too much of a pattern for some of these women that are really dope, and I feel like really deserve an opportunity.
There's too much of a break in between whenever they show them on TV. Like Chelsea, like sometimes she won't be on TV for 2 weeks. Sometimes Lyra will just be sitting out in the crowd and no one is doing anything with them, and they've just got the new belts. And I know this is uncharted territory for mid-card, women's titles and everything like that, but at least have them on there consistently so people can be introduced to them as characters. I know when Lyra came in, they were hot-shotting her to the top and everybody was cool with it, but then you don't see her on TV for about 6 weeks, or you need putting her in these storylines where she doesn't need to be in, where it's just like she's like an awkward like fourth person or third person. They add to like a 6-man tag and no one's here for it. I'm like, you need more consistency when you're booking the women, because if you drop them off and be like, I don't see you for 3 weeks, why am I supposed to care when you pop back up now? I've been living my life without you. Like,
if you're gonna do a mid-card title, you got to put that show on the. It seems like the WWE on the main roster got a black woman problem, because like Bianca should have all the belts. Would it sound like to me? Because if you want to get your title off the ground, or like Bayley, like it's just like they fumbled.
It's like everybody was clashing when I believe it was myself and a lot of people. I was like, I feel like the first champion of one of those belts should have been someone already established, and you could have easily just make wrote 4 to 5 weeks of TV around people trying to chase that belt. Like, you're chasing the veteran who doesn't need the title. So, okay, if you don't need the title, let me build myself up and go after this belt. But no, they gave it to, I understand why they gave it to Chelsea, but they gave it to Lyra, and they had both of them lose qualifying matches for the Elimination Chamber. So
no,
why
it's
should
not
we give a
even
shit?
about that.
No, I'm talking about like you're losing. You're losing. That's my problem. It's like you're a champion and you're losing. Like, why should I care if you're gonna lose?
Yeah, I see niggas bitching about that, but listen, you still got to beat me to fucking get a title shot. You know what I mean? So like, you'll shut your mouth.
I shouldn't have to beat you to get a title shot, though.
That's
just like a general thing. Yeah, just a general thing. I shouldn't have to beat the champion to get a title shot. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, but even like Dakota this week, she beat Ivy Nile. Neither one of them are over. Like, so it's like, and then on top of that, it's like they've waited so long to have that match or have a number one contendership match, and Lyra's been doing nothing but, like you said, Gresh, losing since she's only had like 1 or 2 matches.
She only had 1 match that's winning the title, and she lost.
You know what I'm saying? So what does that say?
I think it's about consistency. Like, if you could fit in a fucking like 20, 25, 30-second thing into the fucking match that has to do with your title, like, you can do that shit. Like, it ain't about that. It's about getting fitted in.
I think he's gonna have to. I think the people in the powers that be are gonna have to make some sacrifices in regards to the time that they allow the women. I know that they're trying to do this 2.5 hours thing on Raw. You gotta listen, tell the story, allow the story to be told. Allow the story to be told, and then I mean, whatever it is, you feel me? Like they have the freedom to do that, but be flexible enough to tell the story through. Right, that's all I'm saying in that regard. And on top of that, Triple H is going to have to find some flexibility in the booking of these PLEs. This 5-match strategy, I think, over time has started to do less good than, you know what I'm saying, more harm than good. Just because it's like at these and I understand this whole thing about, like, Ben, please remember your point. And I understand this whole thing about TV has become a little bit more important, and they're trying to like balance opportunities for championships to be defended and shit like that, and for title shots to be a draw and shit like that. But they have to allow more time for these women to feel and be established with the audience. Go ahead.
There are 2 3-hour shows. To tell me that there is no time to have any like matches that involve women in depth when Shawn Michaels is doing it on NXT, I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear nothing about like, oh, we got to figure out time and we got to figure out like all this. Shawn Michaels, like, I know the men's main event scene is weaker right now, and that's what a lot of people are saying. Oh, they're relying on that. But even before then, when you had like a comparable like men's like main event, Shawn Michaels was still booking like interesting women's matches and feuds that didn't revolve around a title, and he still made it interesting. And it wasn't always just like, oh, we're gonna give him a 30-minute block right here and that's so much time. It would be like, okay, like CJ said, you get 5 minutes here and then we go on to the next thing, and then you would get a match later on in the show that was centered around that 5-minute interaction that was earlier on in the show. He's giving you the formula, but y'all not using it.
Mm-hmm. They're turning the women on the main roster into sideshows instead of the actual a main character. That's what it feels like.
I'm gonna throw to some of the comments here in the chat. We'll bounce off of. No, it's all good. It's all good. We'll bounce off of. We'll bounce off of some of the comments here. G Nation, my guy, says a majority of the women didn't get a reaction during the women's Royal Rumble match. Just saying. To be honest with you, brother, the majority of the people in both Royal Rumbles didn't get a reaction. That music is also one of the problems that people.
The presentation is
the presentation.
Like,
we don't know who the fuck these people are. You feel me? When their music hits, unless it's like a role model. Like, what the fuck?
AJ Styles came out. You know what I mean? Like, that was fun.
You know what I'm saying? Alejandro salute him. He's correct. People are tired of seeing people are sick of seeing the same people get pushed.
I mean,
that's
are you?
Probably a thing of it too. That's probably a bit of it.
Well, we just talked about Goldberg 27 minutes ago. Niggas ain't tired. Tasha said, "Do you think more women?" Tasha Jones, do you think more women are needed? In order to get more women on the show, you need to figure out what you're doing with the ones that you have right now.
Right.
And it's about effort. And about, listen, Shawn Michaels was putting the effort in there because it was like, yo, the men's, look, it's going to be bad anyway because Obafemi is the champ. Obafemi is the champ. Nobody's getting that belt unless I'm moving up. And that's how it should be. But like, it's just about effort. Like, it don't take that much. Like, if you can put the fucking the little creative part in the hands of the wrestlers in general, then let the women do the same thing.
Yeah,
that's all you got to do.
Right.
You just got to give them a little opportunity.
J-Chan 15. Not every match on Raw and SmackDown needs pay-per-view time. You can do much with a 10-minute match, but people will complain about not getting time.
But people are going to complain anyway.
Yeah.
Which is why get fresh match. Yeah. I love a good tournament, man. Like, we can just have a tournament just for no reason. Like, we have a SmackDown Diamond Ring.
See, I don't know if more women is needed to get fresh matches. I just feel like they just gotta shuffle the deck a little bit better. Like
they gotta shuffle the deck and give them something to cook with, because you can't keep giving them the same formula and then expecting everybody to get over the same way this person did. Or
because you're gonna get more women anyway with the draft coming up or whenever that is. So like it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen, but just hopefully,
I'm not saying that I think that that's a bad idea. I just think for some of the women that are currently on the roster, like there's just so much more that they could be doing. I feel like it's just all about presentation and positioning. Like G Diction says here, some of these women are just good wrestlers. Like some of these women are just good wrestlers. Some of these people don't necessarily have a great personality, and that's unfortunate. But that's also the same for a lot of the guys too. So I don't want to just like make that a thing that's exclusive to some of the women. But when it comes to how they are being showcased, it kind of is like you're not really accentuating the positives and hiding the negatives in them. Like, I don't know why the fuck you have Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark together
in a group, nigga, with no leader.
Yeah, leader got fired.
And that made it worse, right? That made it worse because there was no real direction for the group, the PFC we're talking about here, with Sonya included. There was no real direction from them. Sonya was the leader because she's not as good as a wrestler of the other two, but she's a better mouthpiece than they are, and she has a little bit more personality. But when you cut them off at the knees and get rid of that, and you give them that horrible name and no direction, like you said, that they were facing off against fucking damn Kaden and what's the other one?
Yeah, the party girls
and Lyra, who's just kind of thrown in there because they didn't have anything else to do with her. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, what the fuck was the point of that? And I feel like, to be honest with you, I've said it before on this program. I think Shayna's washed. If I haven't said it before on this program, I at least said it in the group chat. So if I'm saying it for the first time publicly, I think Shayna's washed. But Zoe, I think is good. They just got to figure something else out to do with her.
Come on, man.
Zoe's Anthony Edwards. You know what I mean? Zoe's
She's
Anthony
raw.
Edwards. No, she's so.
She's
Listen, we call her
raw.
ankle waist just for jokes, but she is fucking dope
She's
as
a
shit.
she's a good wrestler, but she needs something. She needs something.
She ain't got that. She ain't got that. That it.
Piper
she could be interesting.
Something.
She said some weird shit, and that kind of turned me off. But every time I see her in the ring, I'm like,
the only thing Zoe ever said out of pocket was mainly because she was tired of everybody talking about people's asses. That was when she was beefing with Jada. That's pretty much it.
Listen, you give Jada all the belts, but Zoe Starks is dope as fuck. I like Zoe Stark, and I don't think Shayna is washed. Because we got a move where you just choke somebody out. Like, fucking $1 Million Man was fucking $1 Million Dreaming everybody, nigga, with one eye, nigga, all the way from 91 to 96. So I don't want to hear. Like, she could do that. But
again, I think it's like
what G Nation said. What she's 44.
I don't think
maybe
it's
she is. My bad. You might be right. Excuse me, G Nation.
Bro.
Excuse me, Graham.
I don't think it's ever been an issue of her being washed. I think is when you're not on TV for a long period of time, they just throw you back out there. It's kind of like with no direction at that. It's like, what do I do? What do you guys want? Because when she came to the main roster, like she was the next big thing, and then they broke her down when they had Bayley beat her after like biting her neck out. And I mean, like after that, it was just a downward like slope. Because they didn't know what they wanted to do with her. Again, don't call people up to the main roster when you don't have a clear vision for them. You're just wasting people's times. Like, is Kiera James, is she injured right now? Or is she?
Yeah, Kiana's still injured.
Kiana James, yeah.
Okay, because when she wasn't injured, they weren't having her on TV consistently. So I'm like, if you don't know what you're gonna do with these people, do not bring them up to the main roster.
She might have gotten injured training or something like that because she hadn't been on TV. I know she got that.
She lost that Money in the Bank qualifying match and then dipped, and that was when
she had that surgery done, and then she ain't been back since.
Yo, Davion Wright, I'm saying Shayna's book has been terrible since she's been on the main roster. I remember when she was in that fucking Elimination Chamber, which is coming up. You know what I'm saying? In a couple of weeks, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We might have a post show, maybe not, but. When she was in that Elimination Chamber and she choked out 4 niggas in a row, nigga,
we're doing a
waiting for Asuka to come out.
There will be a post show for Elimination Chamber.
Oh yeah, we'll be there. You know what I'm saying?
It was just the pacing of it because it's like, hey, instead, and the reason why that Elimination Chamber was so bad is because they literally had her choke someone out and had her sit down and wait for like 2 minutes, and it just lost everybody because it's like, bro, what are we doing?
So you need to capitalize on the moments that you create, nigga. That shit was a moment when she choked out everybody in the match. Was like, yeah, who's waiting? If she waited for Asuka and they did that shit, it's just about effort and consistency. I think Alejandro said that earlier.
Yeah, that's just the bottom line. They need to be consistent. They need to give something. They need to give time. They need to actually be interesting with whatever they want us to care about, and they honestly need to find that perfect balance. Because like someone in the chat said, some people can only be good at being wrestlers. Like their character is just not working. It just does not connect. So it's y'all have a machine. All y'all have to do is rotate and figure out what works and what doesn't work. Don't just throw them out there just because you can only rely on somebody's personality like Nia Jax, Liv Morgan before people start getting bored of them too.
Push the button. All right. Push the magical button that you do for all the wrestlers to be stars. All right.
You know what? I changed my mind, Tasha. They need more women. I'm looking at this.
You're looking at their roster.
I'm looking at these rosters. I'm like, it just ain't enough star power, man. It ain't enough. It ain't enough. Like, god damn. Like, I just feel like it ain't enough, man.
Hey, Graham.
Yes, sir.
You think it'd be hella funny? Now that Triple H is in power over there in the big stage and not NXT no more, and now Shawn Michaels is in power over there. And remember how he who should not be named used to punk Triple H for all his fucking people in NXT. You think?
Yeah.
You think
Triple
HBK
H
is big
needs to
homie?
do
You
that.
think HBK is big homie and fucking Paul Levesque was like, yo, let me get this. Like, nah, nigga.
But you know what though? It's necessary though for what they're trying to do with NXT. They need the pieces that they're grabbing for that brand down there. They do.
What you
They
trying to do
need
with
it.
Evolve too, nigga? If you want me to watch that shit, I need to watch NXT to make sure that watching Evolve will be just as good.
Yeah.
Everything is a domino effect.
Yeah, I don't know, man. There's more that they could be doing, dog. Like they got to do better with the presentation of some of these women because like they're really good, but at the same time, like some of them are only good at this, or some of them are only good at that.
Becky ain't step foot yet.
Becky need to come back. You feel me? And I don't know who else can really spark anything in here. Like I feel like some of the people that, and it's no disrespect to some of the women that we have here, but it's just like I feel like some of these women have plateaued.
Becky is big six. If you play dominoes, all the people that play dominoes out there, she's the big six. Like I'm the one that goes in the middle.
Yeah, that's just the bottom line. You go ahead.
We need to put all of our hopes and our dreams on Roxanne Perez because I feel like she gonna be the one to bail this out.
I think she might be the new. I think she's the new. Like, remember when the main roster got Rhea Ripley? When Rhea Ripley got put on the main roster when she was just starting to go crazy with Bianca, which fucking pissed me off because the only motherfucker that was fucking with who was Bianca. But like, it just feels like Roxanne is the prodigy for a reason. Just about how you want to. Like she's so good, like she's a fucking babyface now. Like, wait, I said, we cheer for her again, nigga. She just called fucking Julia bitch ass nigga 3 days.
That was a case of they hated Raquel more than they hated Roxanne, basically, because they were both still technically wrestling as heels.
Yeah,
just Roxanne just saying she's small. They just say, yeah, just be the babyface for this match.
But I agree. I agree with the chat. They need to create a star. They need to create a new star in that women's division, and I don't know. I don't know who it's gonna be. I don't want to put all the pressure on Roxanne Perez. I want to put the pressure on the people that are in charge of booking.
Yeah, like my thing is, like Michael Cole says, hey, wrestling is secondary to the story. Well, stop giving us whack ass stories to get invested in. Like, give us some actual substance.
Like, I think they got to understand like what level they are when it comes to storytelling. Like, you niggas are not like the MCU for real. Just because y'all did that whole shit with the fake ass Avengers plot line at WrestleMania, trying to get all the old heads to come out here and bail Cody out. Like, bruh, like.
Yeah, like
you gotta understand, bro. Like Vince McMahon wanted to be Hollywood. You niggas don't have to be that anymore because you're not that. You gotta.
You can literally do whatever you want.
These niggas are not great actors, okay?
None of them are. They have no acting lessons, no skills, no test screening. If every last one of these people would have got in front of a camera, an actual Hollywood camera, the director would be like, "Get the fuck off my set." That's how bad y'all are.
No, but the ones that they do got that can do that is the
on the way out.
Like, yo, they holding out, nigga. Like, listen, dog, I need about 5, big dog. y'all got Wolf of Netflix? Yeah, I need about 5 a year. Look, Penta has been running around rubbing his nutsack all over fucking Raw. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Just having fun.
So Alejandro says, stop worrying about Becky, Charlotte, and Bayley. WWE has a great amount of women that can be stars. For example, Lash Legend, Stephanie, Julia, Jordan, Kalani, James. Well, that could be the case if they give them something to be good at.
Let me put that back up. Alejandro, I absolutely agree with you. First off, I never stop being sick of Bayley. So don't you ever disrespect me like that again. But second off, listen, the Lash Legend part and the fucking Julia, listen, they need Julia, Jordan, Kalani, James for NXT, which is fucking it's their G League that works. Like this shit's NXT's way better than the G League. But
Kalani,
Jackson,
Kiana,
like,
James,
yeah, Kalani, Jordan,
Julia, Jordan, Kalani, James.
Jordan, Kalani, James,
or maybe Jordan Grace. My bad.
No,
Well, that would be a YNNE, right?
yeah.
All right. Well, listen, I
I'm
know what
just-
you were talking about, Alejandro. I'm
know
just
what you're
saying,
talking
like, you need them for NXT to keep them up.
It's not
Like,
even
I do
just that.
understand
It's
what
like,
you're talking about.
what do
Especially
you?
shout out to Jakara Jackson too, because she been fucking balling out there.
And that's not what we're pretty much saying though. It's basically saying like, hey, we need y'all to step up y'all storytelling for the crowd to get invested in and make y'all next star. Basically,
It's up to you.
it's up.
Like, you're in
it's
charge, nigga. Like, you can
Exactly.
do whatever you want, nigga.
Stop
Like, you can do
saying
whatever
that.
you feel like it.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
Well, you hate when I be like, yo, man, the niggas that got all the money can do whatever they want. Like, yeah, I know, man.
But when they do whatever they want, look what they do. Nothing.
Not a damn thing.
Not on there. That's funny. That's funny. I just feel like when people in position get the opportunity to do whatever they want, they do less. That's all.
I remember niggas would tell me to get this nigga a fucking, look, give him some time, he'll get it together. Like, listen, Triple H, stop fucking around. I'm not happy with you right now, so I'm just gonna say get it together. We can move on because I'm not happy.
Well, hey man, maybe he can make something of it with Charlotte and Tiffany. They just announced at least last Friday, Charlotte chose Tiffany. So when it comes to the matches that we've got upcoming at WrestleMania 40, we've got Charlotte versus Tiffany, now official for the WWE Women's Championship. So that's something to get excited about. Hopefully that storytelling is good. Another match that we have scheduled for WrestleMania 40 is the World Heavyweight Championship with Gunther and Jey Uso.
Yeet.
I made Yeet, nigga. Me. I mean, Yeet. Listen, man, me and Graham made Yeet, I'm saying, at the school lunch tables in 2005. You know what I'm saying? When you really think about it.
What was your question about this feud and how it's going thus far? And of course, your thoughts.
I wanted to check temperature in the room. With everybody. Like, what is the overall excitement level for this match at WrestleMania? Starting with CJ, because he's doing some shit. I want to catch him off guard. But
hey man, I'm never off guard.
What's the
Man,
interest level in the match?
What's the interest level? 1 out of 5. How we rating it?
1 out of 5.
1 out of 5. I'm gonna give it a 3.5 just for the fact that I know it's gonna be a good match, and I want to see Jey Uso get his motherfucking moment because he's earned it and he deserves it. But
you're better than
that
me.
being said, it's still kind of vanilla generic. So I hope it gets better.
Graham,
I'm gonna give it a listen. I'm not as invested. I'm gonna give it a 2.5. Just because the foregone conclusion of seeing Jey Uso win and 60,000 or whatever it is, all doing the shit. That's cool. I just don't know what this does for Gunther after. I don't know how long they plan to be invested into Jey Uso as champion. We saw what they did with his Intercontinental title run.
Yeah.
So, and then the match is gonna be cool. Again, like I said a couple of weeks ago, the fact that Saturday night's main event, they held Jey Uso, or at least Jey Uso and Gunther held themselves to one super kick in that match, then I think that they can do something really special at WrestleMania. But we're not there yet. And I'm just waiting for that moment where I feel like I'm all the way on board. I'm cool with it though.
Bro.
I'm just not excited supremely.
Okay. Gresh?
2, because it feels like they're just playing. They just the 2 segments they had since announcing the match has been fun, but 2 because I've already seen the match, Saturday night's main event, so I'm like, you gotta give me something. I'm gonna need Gunther to hurt somebody that Jay cares about to make him crash out or something.
Yeah, I'm on the same level. I'm not really interested in this match. I feel like the whole build to WrestleMania has been lackluster, but someone might be able to save that. Breaking news: The Rock is saying that he's gonna be at Smackdown tomorrow. They just posted on Instagram.
DC, you know what I'm saying? He was in there, you know what I mean? The Rock's on SmackDown tomorrow. Yo, Gunther gotta kill The Rock.
Okay, so this goes back to
What?
This goes back to the earlier conversation that I believe it was Gresh and I were having about The Rock saying on Instagram there's been some time and some situations that he's been tending to or thinking about doing. And oftentimes he thinks of these things where we all think of these things that, oh, I'll do that one day. Or you can wake up today and make today the first day that you start doing that thing. So if they're suggesting, or if they're announcing, rather, if they're announcing that The Rock is on SmackDown, again, I ask, as I asked earlier, does this lean into the idea that maybe The Rock is finally ready to do this match with Roman Reigns at WrestleMania?
First off, I think The Rock is too rich to be saying shit like he was just said just now. But like, come on, dog. Like, please stop, man. Don't say that shit. Cool. But don't say that shit and be like, yo, this is what I do every day. I eat 47 pancakes and like a 12-egg omelet, nigga. Knowing eggs costs $47 an egg. But I don't know, man. I think they're just trying to. I think they're really. I don't know if they're really worried about this fucking WrestleMania shit or whatever. They're just trying to stir up some oh, SmackDown. You know, The Rock's gonna be there. We'll see. If they want to do that Roman Reigns shit, they can do it. Like, I would rather them do that than have that little three-way match we're talking about with him, Rollins, and CM Punk. And then let CM Punk and Rollins fight each other, and then like Roman Reigns and then The Rock can fight each other or some cousin shit. Like, nigga, I run the family. Like, nigga, no, you don't. I'm about to be fucking with Scorsese. What the fuck is you talking about, nigga? So
he's announcing that the final boss returns. So he's gonna be bold and disruptive, unpredictable and dangerous. The final boss returns live on SmackDown.
And they're in New Orleans, right?
Is it?
I think they're in New Orleans.
Okay.
I would not be surprised if he just announces that New Orleans is getting a WrestleMania.
And Little Wayne performing.
All right, man. You know,
he said, "Yeah, I'm gonna challenge Roman Reigns to a match at WrestleMania 42."
You know what? All right, bro.
Yo, Roman Reigns gotta take that nigga belt at WrestleMania.
Ben, go ahead. Keep us on track. Go.
I'm gonna hold out hope and say that, you know, he's actually going to do something substantial, because he did, like, when Meltzer was out here saying like, oh, well, The Rock is not going to be involved in WrestleMania, he was quick to say something back and say, oh yeah, the dirt sheets don't know what's going on or whatever, and I'm going to be there. You could bet everything on that. And I also think,
did he? Whoa! Hold on. I feel like you just put a lot.
Okay,
on
he didn't say all that.
I know. I feel like you just put a lot on what he actually said.
I'm leaning into it, but he was basically saying like, yo, these niggas out here saying I'm not gonna be at WrestleMania, no shit. That was all that was. He talked a little shit. After Meltzer was like, yo, he's not gonna be there. Yes, and what does that mean?
I don't know.
Does that mean? If someone says like, yo, hey, don't believe that bullshit, it's something about you, what are you gonna think? What are you gonna think? You gonna think it's some undertone shit,
brother.
You gonna think it's some undertone shit?
I'm not a worker, okay? I'm not a worker.
Don't do this.
Come on, bro. Like, I have to do this because it's a worker that's talking.
Hey,
so he could be leaning into the idea of, this is fucking coming from Meltzer. You're gonna believe him. You're gonna believe his word. Are you fucking kidding me? Don't believe that bullshit that Meltzer be out here. Y'all don't believe this nigga no other time. You gonna believe him today? You feel me? Some shit like that. And then Meltzer gets to come back with his punch at, okay, well, The Rock is the type of person that would just all of a sudden do it to spite me and my report, or spite the fans that think that he's not gonna go and think that he's not gonna do this. Do I believe that The Rock might be that kind of person? 100%.
Bro. Yo, my favorite part about The Rock is that he's at his blackest when somebody else try to tell his business. Like, nigga, what? First off, nigga, I'll be there tomorrow, nigga. Who the fuck you think you talking to, nigga? I'm The Rock, nigga. Like, that's when the black comes out. That's when Rocky Johnson comes out. Like, nigga, he said what? What? Yo, Meltzer said what? You even wrestle?
I think.
All right, man.
I
Go
think
ahead. Close this
also
out.
part
Close
of
this
this
out.
shit
Close
is-
this out.
I think also part of this shit is the fact that people have been saying like, "Oh, we're never gonna get The Rock back. We're never gonna get The Rock back." And there was kind of like, people were upset when he came back the other two times, and he wasn't like, "Oh, the final boss character" or whatever, and he was just being nice to Cody or whatever. I think he does hear what's going on. I think he does kind of care to some extent, and this is like an attempt to appease people. I don't know if he's gonna wrestle at WrestleMania or not. But this definitely feels like he's coming back to kind of like be like, "Yo, I do have like interest in wrestling right now. Like, I'm not just gonna run away and do movies and not come back, even though he's probably just gonna run away and do movies and not come back.
Yeah.
He still has to keep up appearances.
Yeah.
He's a nice liar.
So we don't know. All right.
Yeah,
we don't
basically.
know. We don't know. We don't know, right?
Yeah.
Another thing that we're unsure about right now is how this story is gonna go, right? We understand that now, at this point, there is scheduled an unsanctioned match. Elimination Chamber with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. This is official but unofficial in a sense, if you catch my drift, right? What happens here? Like, does this match extend to WrestleMania with a rematch? Like, do they stop this here? Like, is this just a one-off? Because I feel like there's still other situations that are out there floating around that are like unfinished business type things, like Randy Orton, Kevin Owens. What the fuck is this whole Karrion Kross thing with Sami Zayn? His obsession with what's going on with him looks like he's his next victim or the next person that he's gonna try to change, you know. But like, what do you guys foresee for this match with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn? Is this a one-off? Does this program continue? Do we see this again at WrestleMania, or is this just for the Toronto crowd in Canada?
There's no way that you can have a one-off with niggas that fought 472,000 times. Half of the times I had a mask on. So they're definitely going to stretch this out to WrestleMania because they know they know what they're going to get. It's kind of like the macaroni and cheese,
But
good side at WrestleMania.
Okay, so let me ask you this to follow up on that. How do you up the ante from unsanctioned?
That's a good question.
Hell in a
Without a
Cell.
title.
Hell in a Cell without no red light or sledgehammer. If Triple H and Shawn Michaels got a Hell in a Cell as their final match, these two motherfuckers, these two Canadian niggas, they definitely deserve a Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania.
That shit was long as hell too.
3 stages of hell.
Bro, no, they know at Bad Blood 04, yes, I'm a nerd. Shawn Michaels and Triple H went 53 minutes in a Hell in a Cell.
Damn.
And it was so ridiculous. Like, yo, why?
Oh yeah, that was the prelude to NXT Black and Gold.
No, it was, but they went, but 04, they went so, I was like, yo, why are they fighting again? And then why he ain't got no belt? And why does Triple H have on white boots? I hate it. But yeah, I think they need to have a Hell in a Cell, and then you can just end it. But they definitely got to stretch out to WrestleMania because WrestleMania got too nice to fill, and you definitely got to have one of them grudge matches between people that love each other but then hate each other for real. I think that could be their where they can slap that into one of them nights.
Word. All right.
Ben, you don't have an opinion?
Oh. I just think like it was too soon to have this match unless they have something planned out for WrestleMania. I would have kind of held it off until then. But I loved the build to it. I loved the the sense of urgency that was given by Adam Pearce and Sami Zayn in that segment where he was listing off all the things that could happen to him and, you know, all of the inevitable things that could go wrong and telling him like, yo, man, look, I can't in good conscience, you know, do this for you. I just think they had something really good. And I was hoping that they would kind of hold it off to WrestleMania. But if you want to do this match here, and I don't know what you would do for WrestleMania, then that's the only problem that I have with it. Other than that, I thought it was cool.
Yeah, I feel you. Well, we know we're getting that at Elimination Chamber. We also know that Seth Rollins is now qualified for the Elimination Chamber. He was the final man to qualify for the match. So we got that to look forward to after he defeated Finn Balor on Raw on Monday. There was a report that Finn Balor is supposed to get a big push in 2025. When do you guys think that happens?
The SummerSlam. I think he kills Dominic first. I think he destroys the thing that he built, which is the Judgment Day. And then after that, he just goes on like a little run.
But he didn't build a Judgment Day.
Yeah, Cope did it. You know what I'm saying? Well, Cope with that shit, nigga. You should have stayed. They got a haircut and a new song for nothing, just to give it to another nigga who got a haircut already.
I'm not getting my hopes up for Finn Balor, like full on push. Like it's been years upon years upon years, and each time he resigns, we hear that. Like when he went down to NXT and came back up, they're like, "Yo, it's gonna be a big push." And next thing you know, he falling off the ropes and flopping his body around pause during that match with Roman Reigns. Like, bro, what are we doing? Like, I don't believe in a big push from him. It's one of those things. Like, I'm gonna have to see it to believe it.
Yeah. Yo, that made the demon look like a fucking
idiot.
Yo, the demon ain't been seen since then, nigga. Like, ain't you the nigga that was pulsating on the ground against the tribal chief, nigga?
The demon lost the edge and was never to be seen again.
Yo, it's called the rated cope now, all right? The rated C plus cope.
Trash.
That shit's so crazy. I hope so. I'm saying, well, you know what I'm saying? It's not the first time that wrestling has lied to us. So, you know what I mean? Hey, man, just take the lie and just hope.
That's all they do is just lie.
You know what rhymes with cope? Hope. So hope for it.
Keep hope alive.
Keep hope alive.
Black History Month. I'm saying Triple H, stop playing with me. Pissing me off.
It's time to play the game.
Both of you niggas. I ain't seen no fucking AEW like, oh, let me highlight some niggas that we got over here. So don't be trying to put that shit all in. Listen, wrestling, do it. Go put. We gave you Moose. I'm like, fuck Moose. I'm sorry, man. Fuck that moment.
Nah, bro. You right. You say it again.
That's all I got. Y'all got anything else?
I'm sorry for being late.
No, I'm good.
Pretty much talked about everything.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if I saw anything that needed to be.
Kev said, I'm glad marijuana is legal in WWE. That shit been legal, dog. You ain't missed nothing. I promise you.
It's all good, bro. You cool. It's been a thing, P. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So there's that. All right, cool. Hey, for sure. I need that. All right, cool. I got nothing else. Salute to y'all. Y'all been great. Make sure y'all follow the gang at the Enemies P3 on all social media platforms. I go by the name Oh My God Graham at Oh My God Graham. Beat me there. Don't meet me there. It's been fun.
I'm the champ forever. I told you.
I don't even think he's the champ. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm gonna count these fucking results tonight, and yeah.
All right. So when you count them, and I'm still the champ, I want you to get back in the chat and be like, "Yo, Jizzle, you was right. You the champ." All right. Cool. So yeah, that's me. You know what I mean? Beat me there. Don't meet me there as the champ because I'm the champ forever. And yeah, man. Shout out to ASAP Rocky. He's free.
There you go. The album's still gonna suck.
All right, chill, nigga. Come on, man. Yeah, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok at _son_. I'll be on more of the show next week.
Yes, you will. Please. We gotta be civilized over here. And you can follow yours truly at Grush. AO is Grush everywhere else. Grush Unleashed Pod every Tuesday.
This is exciting. Obafemi's on TNA.
Yeah, he just took out the system.
One nigga came over there and fucking made a speech. The other nigga went over there and took out a whole group.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Leon Slater beat the shit out of Fandango with a kendo stick. All right. There you go. Well, I don't have anything else to say. I hope you guys.
Yeah, that's my nigga.
I'm hungry. I'm gonna go get something to eat. You guys have a great evening. Yeah, and just as I always say, stay tapped in, stay tuned in, stay dangerous. Announcements coming soon. We'll be back next week though. But until then, drill. Take care of yourselves.
Nigga Jews.
Nigga Jew. Ha 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 ha. Nigga LaDainian Thomason, nigga.
I'm not naming it nigga juice, bro. I can't.